Hey. So I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep, okay. I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend and you got the wrong song, baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know. You a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm what you do, say, girl, I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em while we all grow old. In the world we
to the sideline in 3v3 action that does not stop. Young Wayne back on the mic and b-ball skills on display here all day and all night. Here on the sideline, you gotta play tough to make the headline. Let's go. The man of the hour, the guy everyone wants to see. Let's turn up the volume and shake the place for the one, the only MP. Recognized throughout the whole city. You're gonna need street cred if you're gonna take on Vintage Vinny. drop, and blow your mind all at the same time. You already know who I'm talking about. Give it up, y'all, for ill. Try not to get your khakis in a bunch. Here comes Fire Iron. Let's do it. Okay, now you're playing the right way. What is this? A dribble drill? Ah, not gonna get it. First point. My man, where are you even going? Crosses him up. We get it. You can dribble. And it's off from three-point range. Simple. He just wanted it more. Yo, I'ma shut up and let the shot clock do its job. Let's go right here. Crossover. Missed. The coach in me loves the ball movement. No good with the layup. Oh, with the cross. The crowd is looking for some buckets. Now, it's nothing against the defense, but we need to see that again. Nice move. face, but you'll never forget his game. Can you ID the ball burglar? Alright, let's hoop. Not surprised. I was playing more defense than they were. Whose man is that? I'll take that. Off to the races. I'm loving the early aggression. You got it. My man, where are you even going? Oh, and what?
Ey, la mano en la pared, fuera control y ese c*** al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. So bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Me lo súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Ey, chori, bitch, ese dude. Ey, yo quiero ver tu... Ey, I put his face on the news, huh. Dame el culo. Rosita like bubblegum. Hoy contigo, mañana with another one. I'm troublesome, baby, envíame lo que no pusiste en el foro, ey. La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese c*** al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Bend it over. I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine. Pero súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Pero súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine.
Yeah, yeah. Marshmallow. Ayo, Mauro. Callaway. It's baby Miko. Brr. You good?
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walking me the park.
same time. You already know what I'm talking about. Give it up, y'all, for MP! He's here to win. His foots are fleet. The master of steals stands 7 feet. It's the ball burglar. Let's do it. We get it. You can dribble. That's how I do it. Offline. Wasting no time getting on the board. What is this? A dribble drill? He's so slick. Gotta admire the confidence, I guess. No good with the layup. What next? We've seen the dribble game. Automatic bucket. Off target with the shot. Okay. Don't guard him in. Somebody come get him. Misses the tray ball. Hey, I guess assists really aren't your thing, huh? What is this, practice? Where's the D? Yo, he's on fire. This guy's dribbling more than a toddler. Not intimidated. MP going 1, 2, 3. He owns the offensive glass.
ball burglar. Come on in, man. Come help out.
Welcome to the sideline. In 3v3 action that does not stop. Young Wayne, you've seen his highlights. You've watched his rise. Now, it's never easy when you have to play against the refs. It's even harder when the ref has Steph Curry range. That's right, it's double dribble. Here we go. Oh man, smokes the layup. Three ball off the mark. The fans appreciate the quick score. Yo, I'm gonna shut up and let the shot clock do its job. Now, you don't want that. Give it to me. I think he wants to send us home. He owns the offensive glass. Well, yeah, if you're not gonna guard anybody. This guy's dribbling more than a toddler. Call him EBB. Everything but buckets. That's nasty. Hey, superstar, you got help out there. Keeping them guessing with all those passes. They're in transition. Look at that hustle. Oh, that's green. Nice spin. Smoked it. Those handles are serious. Who's cooking right now? Find him. And he blows the layup. Come on, man. Finish your breakfast. What next? We've seen the dribble game.
good, everybody? This is Spillboy, and you're now watching NBA 2K TV.
We are back with another episode of NBA 2K TV.
And your first top plays of the season.
That is right. Top plays are back, and we've made things a little bit more intense this season. Instead of 4 plays a week, it's a head-to-head vote for the top play of the week.
So let's get to it. Here are your top 2 plays of 2K25 so far. Which is best? You decide.
Hello, everyone! I'm Scott Moak, your public address announcer for the Sacramento Kings. And it's time for Top Plays. Now, in Season 11 of 2K TV, we're turning Top Plays on its head by making it a head-to-head competition. Here are your 2 finalists for Top Play of the Week. Your first option of NBA 2K25, sent in by Op James 2K in the rec. Runs out on transition, collects the ball, and immediately sends up the alley-oop. Pass first, ask questions later. Quick thinking in Season 1, but is it enough to get it done? Let's check out Profit 2X in the Pro-Am on the verge of a game winner. Here comes the first double lob sent in from 2K25, calling their shot as a possible Top Player of the Year winner.
Nah, that's Clip of the Year, bro.
Your first vote is now. Select your 2K TV Top Play of the Week. Send in your best plays with the hashtag 2KTVWOW because we're always on the lookout. This was fun. Let's do it again next week.
If you're like me, you're making a lot of my player builds, and in NBA 2K25, we can always use some good advice. Joining us today is Spillboy 2K, who's been labbing it up out there and finding the right methods to the madness. Spill, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Honestly, a pleasure to be on 2K TV. Like, this is a pretty epic experience. Just want to say thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you on the show today. So let's get right into it. Let's talk the My Player Builder. What is your favorite thing about the builder thus far in NBA 2K25?
Honestly, there's so many new features with the builder this year in terms of cap breakers and the max plus ones. Like, I feel like there's so many ways to make super unique builds and different ways to craft it for your play style. I think it's really cool.
Now, we're a couple of weeks into NBA 2K25, so let's start out with advice for new players looking to make a build. What advice would you give new players?
One of my favorite things to do when making any build, when it comes to centers or any build, is to check the attribute weights for each height. So each height has their own specific, unique attribute weighting, so you can get a lot of pass accuracy on taller builds, 6'9" and up, because it's so much cheaper than a lot of the other builds. Also, like 6'8" and 6'9", the driving dunk is a lot cheaper than it is on all the other build heights. So if you want to make a dunking build, a 6'8" or a 6'9" is a good height to start with. When it comes to guards this year, I think the small guards have so many attributes to work with. So if you're making a guard that's like 6'4" or shorter, 6'3", 6'2", those are all good short guard heights. You know, going 6'5" and up, you have a little less attributes when it comes to making a more well-rounded build. When you're making a guard, I think 6'4" and below is probably a good place to start.
Let's talk about your favorite build that you've made so far. You mentioned that you made a 6'5" sharpshooter. As a fellow 6'5", well, self-proclaimed sharpshooter, I really like shooting the three. So talk about your build.
So this is my 6'5" shooting guard build. I went with a 6'7" wingspan. This is going to get me the 96 three-point shot. And basically, this is like just a super well-rounded 6'5". I know it's saying for guards, you might want to go shorter to get more attributes, and that's definitely true. But I wanted to go 6'5" to get the different wing jumpers and the different wing animations that come with it. I like to have the dunk, right? So I went with an 85. This is going to give me elite alley-oops. Standing dunk is always good to have. Generally costs nothing on these shorter builds. So I like to go with 45 to get some basic standing dunk packages. Next, I went with a 93 three-point, right? This is going to get you the gold limitless range, which I intend on using 3 cap breakers here, which is going to get me to Hall of Fame, and then max plus 1 that to legend. So this build is really going to have legend limitless range.
This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
A look now while we have a moment. Let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team.
Safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now here's Sheldon. Asto Gumbawale. Three-pointer. That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
And here is Diggins Smith. He can't hit that time.
Arike Ogunbowale with some nice D. Well, when you're talking about scoring duos, it doesn't get much better than Satu Sabali and Arike Ogunbowale.
Yeah, Dallas loves having this pair, both in the top 10 in points per game last year. And they do it different ways. Arike at 5'8 is the dynamic guard. Sabali at 6'4 is a skilled wing.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Agumake. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Sheldon. Sabali. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Howard the screen.
Ogunbowale from long range.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Ogumake sets a screen. Outside Lloyd.
Over Sheldon.
And the basket by Lloyd.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. Let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
And for the #1 pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, it's safe to say that Jewel Lloyd has lived up to the hype.
Lloyd has been a steady, reliable scorer ever since she was selected with the top pick. Now in her 30s, she continues to be a key cog in this team's offense.
Now here is Lloyd. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Howard. Outside Ogunbowale.
Sheldon. Pass to Sabali.
6 on the shot clock. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. The 3-ball. Echo Ogumake with the rebound. The Storm trail. Lloyd with it. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Jewel Lloyd. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Wings up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. The second quarter just getting set to begin. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
They haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Now here's Whitcomb. For Green, Echo Ogumake bangs home the trifecta.
So effective from beyond the arc. Ogumake relishes any chance she gets to pull the trigger.
To Ogunbowale.
And it's good. Coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
The putback, she hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, there can be some luck involved in offensive rebounding unless you're as good as she is. Those tip-ins, those are by design. Those are pure skill.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Ogunbowale. There's the three. It is not good. She's made half of her 6 attempts. No doubt about it, Arike Ogunbowale is one of the best scorers in the league.
Oh, you know, one of the big reasons is she plays a lot. She's in excellent shape. She led the WNBA in minutes played in 2023. That helps. And the other thing I think that she does at an elite level, she gets the line so much. Arike is always applying pressure to the defense.
From deep. It's rebounded by Seattle. Ogumake outside. Pass to Williams. Ogumake. Shoots over Lopez Seneschal. Again, the miss by Neko Ogumake. Dallas in the lead. Brown with it. Lopez Seneschal outside. Here's Uzan. Lets it go from 11. Yes, it's good.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Holmes. Diggins Smith. And again, it's the Storm missing. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing, guarded by Diggins Smith. Had a nice open look right there.
The D has no answer for Ogunbowale, which is why she keeps getting the ball and capitalizing.
Outside Lloyd. And that one's good, Diggins Smith.
That's where you like the shots to come from.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Ogunbowale. 12 points for her. With 2 seconds left. That shot off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Wings out in front, leading by 5. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot.
Ogunbowale has been sensational here.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. Now, guys, late in the game, you need a hoop. Who are you going to?
I'm going with Brianna Stewart. She's been huge in the finals. Plus, at her height, she's getting a good look almost every time.
All right, this is going to shock you, Brian and Blake, but I agree with Brian. I mean, we've seen Stewie win every title, and she steps up in those big moments.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's got 12. For three. Arike Ogunbowale with another miss. The Storm trail. Well, one of the most improved players in the league, Ezi Magbagor.
Oh, remember, she was just 20 when she entered the WNBA. Most others are 22, 23, even see some 24, 25-year-olds. So while she wasn't elite her first 2 years, she was the youngest player in the league. So we've seen the improvement, and now Ezi, she's one of the best defensive players in the game.
That's what I call toughness. Ogunbowale takes the contact, but still connects.
And for all the success Ogunbowale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway three with the defender all over her. But what you love about Ogunbowale is not only can she get to the basket at will, but she also has the deep range to range from downtown.
Now here is Lloyd. From outside the arc, cans it from downtown.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jump.
Here's Sheldon. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Ogunbowale. Right side Sabali. Beyond the arc. And it's Arike Ogunbowale with the triple.
Well, we know Ogunbowale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Lloyd. Screen by Magbagor. Misses the three.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Jewel Lloyd, what a fantastic player, so consistent over the years.
Well, she started off strong, the #1 overall pick in 2015, WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she's only gotten better from there.
Now here is McCowan.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Ogumake. Outside Lloyd. Picked by Ogumake. The three is up. No good. Dallas leading. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Sabali. Buries the jump shot.
Clever move by Sabali to beat the D. Able to shake them off with the pick and roll.
Now here is Lloyd. Defended by Sheldon. Now Lloyd. 4 seconds left. Again, Jewel Lloyd missing. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Wings up by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And here's Sheldon. Outside Howard. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Horston. Ogumake, guarded by Sabali. And Ogumake gets it to go.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Here's Ogunbowale. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trips to the line to shoot.
Once Ogunbowale gets inside, she's good at either converting, drawing contact, or both.
Shooting two.
And she knocks down the first one. And that's good as she hits both shots. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Seattle.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively. And I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
Yeah, they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Looking to get it going. Dan Lloyd with the nice bucket inside.
A physical guard. Jewel Lloyd gets those hard buckets.
Dallas with the ball. Outside Agumbawale. This one for three. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. What I love about it, we get a final way before the finals. You get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Higgins Smith, no good.
Here's Dallas now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Sheldon outside. Pass to Sabali. And here's Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3 by Howard. There's Agumbawale with the 3.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And stolen by Satu Sabali. Sheldon with it. Now McCowan. Agumbawale. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Jump shot looking on the money. Arike realizes when she needs to take those.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ogumake can't hit. And it's the Wings ball. It's a 13-point game. And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
And that'll wrap it up.
You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you.
This range at its full potential. So that's what I'm most excited about as soon as I hit start of 3 and get those cap breakers. 71 pass accuracy for Silver Dimer. I will say, out of all the attributes on this build, this is maybe the only thing I'd like to have just a little bit higher. But with the 86 ball handle, though, like you're going to get some great sigs. You're going to be able to move. 75 speed with ball, you get the good dribble styles. Like Zach LaVine is the one I'm using now. That's working really well for me. I happen to put a good amount of defense on here. So I got Silver on ball menace. I got 91 steal for gold glove, but I put the 92 on there because with a 92 steal, I'm going to put the other 2 cap breakers there to get Hall of Fame interceptor. So I really made this build. I designed it with cap breakers in mind. I never like to slack on the physicals. So 85 speed, 80 agility, even have some strength on the sharpshooter build. So, you know, it's very well-rounded overall. And honestly, this is definitely my favorite build so far.
Now, you mentioned something about cap breakers. Talk about the importance of what cap breakers are and how to keep those in mind when maybe making a new build once you hit rebirth, for example.
Yeah, so cap breakers this year is going to be a real game changer for a lot of builds if you make them with cap breakers in mind. So just as an example here, right? I have 5 cap breakers, right? I'm at a 93 mid-range. Do you see how much the overall goes up when I just put 5 more into my mid-range and the 3-point goes up with it? Like that's 9 overall points right there, right? But instead, I'll go down to a 93. I'll get my Hall of Fame set shot specialist. I get my gold Deadeye. If I plan for those cap breakers, like that's 9 overall points that I'm saving. You can get a lot of value out of your builds if you plan on using your cap breakers when you hit start of 3.
And you mentioned badges. How important is it to either spread out those badges or focus on one or a few?
I actually made a very well-rounded build here. Let me bring this one up.
Okay.
He's prepared for everything.
Yeah, so with this year in 2K25, it's going to be tough to get a lot of Hall of Fame and Legend badges on your build at one time. So that's why I say, like, target maybe a Hall of Fame badge or a gold badge that you want to use your max +1 on. As you can see, almost everything's 85, speed, agility, strength, but I don't have many Hall of Fame badges. I got a few golds in there, but I don't have many Hall of Fames. I don't have any legends. That's why these max +1s and the badge elevators and everything that you get this year with the new badge perks are so important, because you can make a build with lower attributes and still get those high-end badge levels.
And of course, as fans progress in the season pass at level 40, you can get badge elevators. How important are those to making a build?
So badge elevators are almost like your floor setters from last year. And typically you want to put them on like your best badges first, I think. That way you can get out there and have some fun with the best badge levels possible right off the rip.
And in NBA 2K25, new this year, when you rebirth, you will actually rebirth at the same overall as your highest build. So when should a player rebirth a build? What level do you think is appropriate for that?
You know, I don't like grinding from 90 overall, so I think that's an exceptional feature that they added this year. I'm very happy they did that, and I've been grinding my build out. I got him to a 95 right now, and I think honestly a 95 is a good bet to rebirth your next player, because you can almost get everything on that build. You can progress everything almost to its max level.
Do you have any general tips for people who are making builds in the My Player Builder?
Yeah, so I think if you're a new player, you probably want to try like small forward or power forward position. It's a little low pressure, but you're still asked to do a good amount for the team, like rebound. You're going to be asked to box out, hit your open shots, play some good defense. And it's a little low pressure as opposed to a point guard or center.
Chris wants me to be a center for our Team 2K TV, but you're saying that I should be a small forward or...
Bigs are generally a little bit easier to play. I would say power forward maybe for you. I think that's a good bet.
I could see you running as a defending power forward.
Defensive slot.
Plus, as you probably know, Spill, all the point guards get yelled at by their teammates. You've done it. Don't lie to yourself.
It gets bad out there sometimes. I get frustrated, but hey, that's how the game goes. You take the good with the bad, but...
Last thing for you, rhythm shooting or button shooting?
I like rhythm shooting. I'm a rhythm shooting guy. I've been converted. I use both, though. I think tight windows, you shoot with the button, open shots, shoot with rhythm shooting, and you'll be good. You might see your percentages skyrocket.
Those tips were awesome. It was really cool to see your builds. I hope everyone out there was listening and learning just like we were. Thank you so much, Spill, for coming on 2K TV with us today. We hope that you are enjoying 2K25, and we can't wait to see you out there.
I'm loving it. Thank you guys so much for having me. Peace.
And for more on Rebirth, check out this fast break. The perfect build for NBA 2K25 can be an adventure, and you might change your mind about what you want once you're on the court.
Luckily, the Rebirth Quest gives you the chance to jumpstart new builds. Go find Ronnie 2K in the city, and the quest will be automatic.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At center, Wendell Carter. At the other guard, Jalen Suggs. At small forward, Franz Wagner. At the other forward, Paolo Banchero. The head coach of the visiting team is Jamal Mosley. Let's bring out the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 23, Keon. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 10. 10 inches. Number 11, half guard, 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in its small forward. And for the Kings, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. De'Aaron Fox out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now, here's Suggs. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan with it. And he gets the bucket.
If DeMar DeRozan can't find penetration, he's got options. Look, this time he goes with the floater.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Mike Brown for a little bit, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Wagner outside. Carter finds Caldwell Pope. The jump hook, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here's Fox. Nails the baby hook.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Ellis. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Fox gets it to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Here is Carter after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here's Fox. Murray, a screen on Suggs. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento up 1. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
DeRozan out there with Lyons. Then there's Len. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Monk in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And R.J. Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night. To the paint. Here's Len. Yes, that goes in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. And it's Ellison for Kevin Huerter. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Harris. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Now, here's Suggs. Following the miss by DeRozan. Carter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
Out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Out to DeRozan. Six on the shot clock. No good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Suggs passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Banchero's got his second best.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Over Banchero. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at point. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
DeRozan inside. He's defended by Wagner. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Ellis.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
2 minutes. Got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
First one falls for him. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And the change for the Magic. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Orlando trailing here. Banchero, a screen on Monk. Anthony drives in. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Ellis. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Good work defensively by Carter.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
It's good.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
DeRozan inside. Banchero's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
He's off on the first.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Alex Len's checked in for the Kings. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. And he sinks the second. You know, the movement you see from this Sacramento offense, Richard, very difficult to slow down.
They know how to utilize a big at the elbow extremely well. A lot of staggered screens leading to a split action. The team attacks in so many ways in a single possession.
Wagner has screen on Ellis. Wagner passes to Wagner. Isaac kicks to Suggs. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Suggs has got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Len with a screen on Suggs. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Magic lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Fox, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now, here's Fox. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Fox kicks to Murray. Suggs against Fox. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Suggs. And And here's Banchero. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Magic lead by 6.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Up top, Fox. He's covered by Suggs. Back to Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Banchero against Murray. Wagner outside. Banchero is string on DeRozan. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Suggs finds Banchero. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Fox. Good work there as it goes.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Well, Orlando shooting well. 50% from the floor. And stolen by Murray.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach. What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Sideline reporter David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He told